This is it. There's a party over here. I like the way you move. Make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Baby, don't hurt me. Your Saturday night party starts right now with Ryan Swain. Minster FM.
So, my second guest tonight exploded onto our TV screens in 1985 as Nasty Nick Cotton, uttering the infamous phrase, "Alright, Ma," changing the face of TV villains for good. And now, he's one of the show's original cast members. He is much admired for his role as the leather jacket-wearing, chain-smoking son of Doc Cotton in EastEnders, a role that has spanned over 30 years for him. He's also featured in cult movies such as Quadrophenia and can often be seen taking to the stage at Christmas for pantomimes nationwide. Oh yes, he can. Now he's released an autobiography called In the Nick of Time, all about his career, and he's here to tell you all about it. It's the legendary John Altman. Hi, John, how are you?
Hi, Ryan, I'm good, yeah. Nice
Fantastic, that's great.
I have fond memories of York. I went to a drama school there many years ago.
Really? Whereabouts?
It was called the York Academy of Speech and Drama. I don't know if it's still going.
I think it is. I believe that's still going.
Yeah, it was sending my regards. I haven't seen it for years, but when I was working in Leeds Grand Theatre, at the beginning of my career in the world of theatre, I used to go over there once a week and do like a workshop, you know. So, so very fond memories of Yorkshire all round, actually.
So you actually sort of began your career in Yorkshire then?
I did, yeah, Leeds Grand Theatre, 1976, yeah.
Wow.
It was what you call an ASM, Assistant Stage Manager, and flyman. And a flyman is the man at the top of the, right up above the stage who brings all the scenery in and out, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
Now, you've just released your autobiography, In the Nick of Time, which is available in all good bookstores. Are you happy with how it's been received by the media and press?
I am, yeah. I think people said it was very honest, and the stuff I put in there that I've never spoken about before, like my little stint in prison in Belgium and all kinds of other stuff, my rock and roll years, touring Europe, raunchy times, you know. Yeah.
All meets the criteria of the character Nasty Nick Cotton, right?
Well, it's all good research, all that sort of thing, yeah. Yeah.
Now, what's the most memorable moment of your career or on the EastEnders set?
On the EastEnders set? Oh, gosh, people often ask these sort of questions. I think probably moments. There were many storylines. There were two or three storylines. I mean, one of the most exciting was going to Dartmoor Prison, actually, with Leslie Grant from Dirty Den. That was a big occasion, and I kind of got to know the producer down there as well.
Two top TV villains under one roof. Right.
All under one roof. That was before the days of mobiles too. And they had a wing down there in Dartmoor, which is a pretty grim place. You ever been there?
No, I've never been to Dartmoor.
No,
I've been to the North Yorkshire Moors though.
The prison's not too. I think it was built in the early Victorian era, so it's pretty basic. Anyway, that was a good adventure. But there were many. I mean, storylines, the heroin addiction, stealing the butcher's Christmas with. Ashley, Nick's son, that was a great one.
I remember that one very well.
Eh?
I remember that one very well.
Stealing the Butcher's Christmas.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and you remember Nick gave Pat Butcher one of Pat Butcher's presents as a present from him, and it turned out to be a pink fluffy bra. and Doc said to Nick, "Oh, Nick, I don't think this is really me."
Now, speaking of your career, what is the highlight of your career so far? Because you've been in cult movies such as Quadrophenia, you've starred alongside some of the world's top stars. What has to be your highlight so far?
I think, I think Chicago the musical.
Chicago, yeah, that's right.
I toured for nearly 2 years, yeah. We opened in Manchester, and what the wonderful thing was to go back to Leeds, to the theatre where I began in with it, and I actually went up to the fly floor and did Fly Q2, I think it was, in my tuxedo, dressed as Billy Flynn, the lead character one of the lead characters in the musical. So that was a wonderful time.
Now, going back to the EastEnders storylines, the most current one at the moment is obviously Dot. Could be made redundant from the laundrette. After all those years, how do you feel about that?
Oh, it's disgraceful, you know. I mean, I think once again it does reflect life, actually. There are many people out there, men and women, who have absolutely, I mean, you know, I'm 64, I feel like I'm capable, I could do a marathon, I could do any job you like, you know, and there's a kind of this ageism thing, isn't there, you know, so I hope Dot gives them a hard time. That old cotton spirit will rise up. I'm sure she won't give in easily.
Definitely not, unlike you, right? Anyway, speaking of talking about your career there, you're going to be appearing at Rydale Book Festival next weekend in Malton, my hometown. Are you looking forward to it?
Very much, yeah. A friend of mine, actor Gary Cooper, lives near there, so I have been there before, and yeah, I'm looking forward to coming up once again to Yorkshire. So yeah, should be a good time. I hope as many people as possible can get down there, and yeah, and I'll. Yeah, we can do some selfies or whatever, and I'll sign some books.
So you'll be doing some meet and greets, and it's a bit of an intimate evening with you, where you're going to be talking about the autobiography and the span of your career and everything.
Questions, no doubt. Yeah.
Sounds fantastic. Sadly, I'm in London that weekend, John, but hopefully when I get back, either on the Monday or the Sunday evening, we can catch up, maybe go for a coffee or something.
Okay, who knows? Yeah, all right.
Who knows? Have a cheeky selfie.
I got your email. Thanks for that. Yeah. So I didn't get back, but I've been absolutely frantic over the last week or so. Yeah, no, I need 2 days every 1 day at the moment. It's a bit mad, a bit manic. Yeah.
John, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming on.
That's a pleasure, Ryan. Okay.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, all the best. Bye.
So make sure you go and see John next weekend in my hometown of Malton. Sunday at the Milton Rooms from 5:30 p.m. Tickets are £5 and available on the door. More great songs on the way on 104.7 Minster FM.
Minster FM.